How you going there, fellas? Welcome to episode 113 of ghallora Beer Reviews. As you see today, I'll be reviewing Lazy Yak. Excuse me, my voice is going a bit, so I'm going to be doing a bit of coughing. I'll try and minimise it the best I can, but maybe a beer might help me out. Lazy Yak, Australian Pale Ale from Matilda Bay Brewing Company. I'd like to thank my brother-in-law. He left these at a barbecue a week ago, so he left a couple, mate, so thanks for that, man. I'm not going to let them go to waste unless you want to come and have one with me, mate. So everyone's probably heard of Fat Yak, but this one's a bit newer from what I understand. It's comes at 4.2% ABV, alcohol by volume, so a little bit on the lesser side. And it comes in these cans, which looks smaller, like 330. So I think the stubbies are the same. So it comes in 330, and I noticed that my brother-in-law, he had a 10-pack, so he bought him in a 10, so good for a party or something, but yeah, that looks alright. Also, my young bloke's over there in these little rocker, so or jumper, whatever you call it, so he might make some noise, so if you hear a baby, that's what it is. It's just the young fella over there. Anyway, let's get into it. Alright, pour him in. Let's get it working. Excuse me. I just woke up this morning and yeah, my voice is starting to get a bit croaky, so I hope I'm not getting crook, but I don't feel bad, you know, I feel alright, but yeah, anyway, I'll just let that settle a bit. Yeah, the head come up on it a bit, as you can see. Carbonation is fairly high, definitely a high level of carbonation. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a bit hard. As for the colour, sort of a light, I wouldn't say super, it's not like a real light lager colour, but it is lighter than a lot of other ales. It's sort of, I'd say, medium, in the medium range of a yellow. So yeah, but it looks refreshing. Head now, just over 2 fingers, pretty clean head. I'll just top it up a bit. Okay, as for the smell, yeah, I'm getting that floral, hoppy zing of a smell, that is. You can definitely smell those hops coming through. Very sweet. As for the malts, I'm getting a little bit of that on the back bone there, but yeah, straight up it's got a real citrus sort of hoppy note to it. As for the citrus, it's probably sort of a little bit towards passion fruit, but it's edging that way, but not something as pronounced as some of the other beers, you know, with the passion fruit smell. But that's probably the closest I could describe it as being a floral sort of passion fruit smell. All right, now to the best part, the taste test. Cheers, fellas. Yeah, that's nice. Particularly if you like this style of beer. It's very light though in the mouthfeel, which is it's good. Like it's a nice refreshing ale. You know, you can have some pale ales, and because of the hoppiness and the flavour profile in them, they yeah, they can be a little bit heavier. But this is definitely lighter in a positive way for the style that it's going for. Yeah, it's nice. Flavour wise, I'll just give it another sip and get a bit of a profile. Very easy to drink, very refreshing actually, it's nice. First beer of the day, so you know they're always the best. But I'm just trying to get flavour wise, yeah, it's got that floral sort of hop zing that follows the nose, you know, it smells like that, but it actually tastes like that as well. And it lingers on, I can still feel it on my tongue now. And a bit of a malty backbone there, but I wouldn't say it's overly malted. Yeah, it's definitely the hop profile in this beer is what's pronounced, and you'd suspect that at this style, you know, in particular Matilda Bay. Everyone who's had one of their beers, they know that they are quite hoppy and they're very flavourful. I'll give it another sip and a score. Yeah, that's really good. That's a nice brew. You know, I don't really give any beer a real bad score, do I? I know a lot of people probably, a few people have said that. They said you review most beers quite highly, but I like beer, you know. That's what the old saying is, you know, there's no such thing as a bad beer, just some are better than others. So, but saying that, yeah, this is nice. Like, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. I think it's very refreshing. Those 10 pack, I'm not sure what he paid for it, but I might have to ask him and I can put it in the comments. But if anyone's interested, but yeah, if you instead of buying a whole case of beer, 10 pack, you know, go to a barbecue and see these through, and well, the 10, and yeah, you'll be having a merry afternoon. So at 4.2%, it's not too knock your socks off. So you know, you can drink these without being a blubbering mess and stumbling around. So yeah, I think it wins on every level. So Lazy Yak, Australian Pale Ale, 8 out of 10. Thanks for tuning in to another episode, fellas, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.